Yeah, good morning, everyone. So, US market Friday saw some marginal gain, and futures are also marginally positive. So, Asian markets are showing mixed reaction, wherein apart from Japan and uh, Taiwan, most of the other markets are negative. Even commodity also is showing some softness, where oil has come up by almost around $1.5 same time Friday. Uh, and iron ore is also down by around 1.5, and steel is also down by around 0.5%. So overall seems more of a mixed market which is getting reflected. One need to be watchful of a lot of economy data are coming up in next 3 4 days. First, by today, CPI inflation, which is expected at 4.32% month on month. Last month, sorry, 4.3% year on year. Last month it was 4.70%. Then 13 CPI inflation will be of US, wherein expectation again is of increase of 4.1% versus last month 4.9%. And then 14th FOMC meeting is there, which is the interest rates are expected to remain more of a flattish. So no expectation of any increase or decrease is there. Whereas on 15th, then retail sales will be coming in the US, more, will be watched carefully, wherein the expectation is that the retail sales month on month is expected to decline by around 0.1%. Last month, month on month, it was increase of 0.4%. These are month on month data, like it will be for May month to April month. Then again, 15th ECB is also expected, ECB meeting is also expected to increase the interest rate by 25 basis point. That too, in a scenario wherein the Eurozone aggregate is already into recession. This month, GDP growth was negative 0.1%, and this quarter, GDP growth was negative 0.1%. And even in the fourth quarter of calendar 22, it was negative 0.1%, though they are marginally lower. But two consecutive negative uh, GDP growth indicate that the economy is into recession. And further, ECB is looking to interest rate increase, so that can put up more pressure on the economy. So initially the data are coming positive for Monday and Tuesday, but thereafter followed by a bit negative data. So one need to be careful in that perspective. So overall seems more of a today we may see sideways type of mark. I'll request technical team to take up from here.
Yes, thank you, sir. Good morning, all of you. This is Swati. Today, the market is likely to open with a gap up opening, and we're likely to witness some positive momentum during the day. Last Friday, we have seen that the Nifty has corrected from almost in the last week from 18,770 towards 18,550 levels, and we are witnessing that the Nifty is taking a good support at around 18,500 zone, and from there onwards, we are likely to witness some sort of a pullback rally, which might take a Nifty back towards 18,640 to 18,700 levels on the higher side. Today, the first resistance is placed at 18,640. If it surpasses that level on the closing basis, we are likely to witness a further upside towards 18,720 to 18,800 levels. Whereas on lower end, as of now, 18,500, 18,470 will act as a crucial support level. As long as it sustains above that level, the view will remain a positive on the Nifty, and we can see the upside levels. If not, then 18,370, 18,200 levels can be tested on a downside. The view is definitely positive on the Nifty as long as it sustains above 18,470 levels on the downside. Buy on dip strategy should be applied into the Nifty, and at the higher levels, whenever Nifty comes to it around 18,700 to 18,800 zone, one should book their profits. Now coming towards the Bank Nifty for today intraday purpose, 44,430, 44,740 are the resistance level, Whereas on the downside, 43,930, 43,720 are the crucial support levels we need to keep eye on it. Coming towards the Fin Nifty, 19,660, 19,720 are the resistance level. Whereas on the downside, 19,320 and 19,240 are the crucial support levels we need to keep eye on it. Now coming towards the stock specific, Pidilite industry really looks good on the technical front. Even we have initiated a buy call on this particular stock. The stock is trading in the upward directions, and we believe that it has a potential to reach up to 2730 levels on the higher side. It means 100 points from the current market price. One can take a long positions with a strict stop loss of 2580 levels on the downside for immediate target of 2730. That's it from my end. I request derivative guys to take a call forward.
Yeah, thank you, Swati. On the derivative front, not much has really changed. One very important thing that has happened is 18,500 put had the highest open interest some time back, which has shifted back towards 18,000 put strike, which is a negative. Also, 18,500 doesn't even have a considerable amount of open interest built up, which is quite surprising because we are at 18,600 odd on the futures, and still far from 18,500 level. So it should have had at least a good amount of open interest built up, which it does not have. So that's a negative. Other than that, the data continues to be positive with the PCR now near the oversold zone. Open interest is low. VIX also, even though Nifty went down, VIX has also come down to 11 level. So doesn't look much to be worried about from this data. But this is one thing that needs to be watched out for. A lot of data is expected in this week, and probably that is why you are seeing this. So a small downside can be witnessed in this week, and then probably a bounce back. So in case you are holding longs, you should hold longs with a good hedge or a stop loss. So you will be protected on the downside. It looks like Nifty might retest the lower levels of 18,450, 18,400 odd, probably even lower, but that is what it is at this point of time from the data. From the stock specific front, Balrampur Chini and India Cements did very well in the previous trading session. Looks like a lot of longs were built in, and overall charts are also positive for these stocks. So we expect further momentum in these stocks to come in. Also, some shorts were seen in SBI and in the last couple of trading sessions, Kotak Bank as well. So, some pressure is likely to be seen in these stocks, especially in the banking space. Some profit booking is going on. Apart from Axis, IndusInd, and probably ICICI, other banks are weak at this point of time. So we will see, some selling coming in the banking space in this week. So one should look to, book profits on the longer side, and look to add again on the lower end once they come down. Yeah, so that's it from my side. I like to ask the fundamental team to take over, please.
Good morning. Cochin Shipyard has won a contract by Indian Navy for mid-life upgrade of an Indian naval ship at an estimated contract value of 300 crores. The duration of the contract is 2 years. This is positive. TVS Motors subsidiary, TVS Motor Singapore, has agreed to acquire additional 25% stake in Swiss E-Mobility Group, SEMG, which is a Switzerland-based group, by way of purchase of shares for from the existing shareholders. This is positive. Also on TVS, PI Opportunities Fund will acquire almost a 10% stake with investment of 740 crores in TVS Credit Services Limited, which is a subsidiary of TVS Motors. So both the news are positive for TVS Motors. Aventel, which is a defense company, has signed a contract worth 54 crores with Ministry of Defense. This contract will be executed over next 15 months. This is positive. Titagarh Wagon has approved proposal to raise 288 crores through preferential allotment to small cap world funding. This will be seen as positive. Also, we attended Ujjivan Small Finance Bank's analyst meet. Company has guided that it will grow its MFI book in line with industry at around 20 odd %, while other segments like affordable housing and SME will grow at a much faster rate. Thus, bank expects the secured book mix to increase from 28% today to 40% in next 3 years. Affordable housing will be the fastest growing segment with expected growth of 43% CAGR over next 3 years due to low base as well as sharp focus of the management. Thus, overall AUM growth is likely to be at more than 25% CAGR in coming years. Bank is confident of maintaining ROE of more than 20%. Ujjivan Financial's merger with SFB is expected to be completed by September this year, but normally it in most cases gets delayed. So even if it happens in this financial year, it will be positive. Currently, there is an arbitrage of around 14% if one were to buy Ujjivan Financial. RBI has also extended the current MD's tenure up to Jan 2025. So there is still around 6-7 good quarters left, and by that time, bank will be planning for succession, and they will likely announce in FY25. We remain positive on the MFI sector as a whole and stick to Ujjivan Financial as our top pick within MFIs. Thank you.
Yeah, apart from this, there is again news on Glenmark Life Science that it is being actively considered by Glenmark to sell the company. And this time, Sequoia Capital, sorry, this time the Met Pharma is considering to, or Nirma Group is considering to acquire the Glenmark Pharma. Glenmark Pharma is holding around 82.85% in Glenmark Life Science, and company want to give controlling interest to the buyer, and are looking the news sources which is covered by the paper is indicating that the company is looking at the price of around 700 to 720. Current price is 595. So that is continue to act as positive for the company. Today there is a sale of around 10.18% by the Sequoia Capital of Go Finance, Go Fashion. So that is at price of around 625, which is that is at price of 1135. There is 5% discount to the CMP of Friday, so we may have some negative opening on that. But Sequoia will totally exit, so the hangover of the sale may not be there going forward. So shall now request commodity team to take up from here.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. So in today's session, we might witness some profit taking in gold and silver. So gold is expected to test 59,600 to 550 levels, and on the upside, we witness resistance around 59,800 to 900. So one can sell around 59,850 and maintain a stop loss of 60,000. On downside, however, 59,200 seems to be an important support area. So unless that is breached, prices are expected to trade in the positive momentum. But one should be cautious below 59,200 on closing basis. Silver also, we expect prices to test 700 to 800. So one can buy around that level. And on again upside, 73,700 to 800 is the resistance area where we expect profit taking, and one can sell from that level also. Crude oil, we expect prices to test 5,700 to 5,670. So one can sell around 58.20 and maintain a stop loss of 5900. In metal also, copper one should sell around 723, 725 levels and maintain a stop loss of 728. On downside, we expect to test 717 to 715 on downside. So from 715, one can also initiate a buy for a pullback and can expect prices to test 720 to 23 levels. And in zinc also, we recommend to buy around 212 and maintain a stop loss of 210 for the target of 217. That's it from me. I'll ask Utkarsh to take over from here.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Very good morning, all of you. For today's trading session in USD INR, we are expecting a very small range bound movement, 82.38 to 82.61 level. If prices comes around 82.43 or 82.38 levels, so one can initiate a long position with a SL of 82.28 levels for the target of 82.50 and 82.60 levels. And on the higher side, if prices comes around 82.61 to 82.63 levels, so one can initiate a short position with a SL of 82.73.50 levels for the target of 82.45 and 82.38 levels. In GBP INR, prices are sustaining above 10. Sorry, in GBP INR, prices comes around 103.45 or 103.37 levels. One can initiate a long positions with a SL of 103.13 levels for the target of 103.82 and 104 levels. In Euro INR, prices sustaining above 88.70 levels, so one can initiate a long position with a stop loss of 88.53 levels for the target of 88.95 and 89.10 levels. Thank you.